Sophomore Makayla Arnoldi is performing an original monologue titled Perfection, and she is very excited to showcase her piece. Makayla hopes her listeners will relate to the message about finding the courage to take your own advice.
Whenever I walk by anyone that I know, they normally ask me how I am. And my normal response is to say I'm doing pretty good. But whenever I walk by any of my close friends, we rephrase a so frequently asked question a little differently. How's life? I know, it sounds crazy, but it's honestly a question that I could ponder on for hours on end. What has my life looked like so far? I can essentially determine the answer to this question by examining each event that has occurred in my life and comparing them to the most perfect version of life that I could ever imagine. However, quite frankly, I don't understand why any of us do this. We've been blinded by our society for so many years. It's expressed this deep, deep desire to always be perfect, but I'm not even sure if that's a possibility. Perfection is simply a psychological idea that we've all built up in our heads. It's when everything goes the way we want it to and nothing ever gets in our way. At least, that's how most people define it. As the sky is painted by a multitude of pastels, the day starts to wind down, and then it fades into the deep blue night sky, lit up by all these little twinkles of light, and I can always count on those twinkles of light no matter what. I know that every single night, those stars will be shining down on this beautiful earth. I wish that there was some sort of a guarantee like that we could have on this planet that serves home to over 7 billion people. The closest thing I can think of is a falling star. You watch it fall down and it gives you hope and positivity, all this light's coming towards our home, but then poof, it's gone forever. And I like to wish on these stars who have so consciously chosen to keep my promise in returning each night. Starlight, star bright, the first star I see tonight. What do I wish for? I wish for an elimination of this so-called perfect individual we have to be. Getting A's on every assignment, getting accepted into Harvard University, becoming a millionaire. They're all great things, but not one of them defines the word perfection. Perfection is going down this absolute roller coaster of life where you'll go up, you'll go down, you'll be jolted to the left and to the right, and the point is that it never, ever stops. But it's important to know that everyone's on their own roller coaster. And everyone better buckle up, too, because no one knows what's coming next. That's what perfection is. I'm perfect, and you're perfect, too. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. Thank you.